In this video, I'm going to show you guys exactly how to use TradeLocker step by step if you're completely new to this or you're still trying to learn how to use some of the tools and the features in this platform. So as always, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, give this video a thumbs up, comment below on what you think, and also if you guys are interested in using the same broker as me, you'll get a matching 100% deposit bonus. That means if you deposit 100, they give you 100, and that means you have $200 to trade with. So that's gonna be the very first link below this YouTube video. Make sure you guys tap it and get started right away. So this is TradeLocker platform. Now, at first glance, this might be really confusing for a lot of people. They might think that there's a lot going on, but this is actually very easy and user friendly. Now, when you jump into this for the very first time, you obviously have your chart, and on the right hand side, this would be basically all the instruments. This is basically like everything you could trade. In a matter of time, you'll know what you like to trade, what you don't like to trade, or you'll trade what everybody else is trading, and that's usually like US 30, US 30, you got that, you got NAS 100, you have gold, XEU US dollar, so you have gold, you have that, you have GJ, so like GBP, JPY, then you have NZD, US dollar, you got, so, it depends on what you like to trade, and in time, you'll know that. So you could basically, maybe you like to trade stocks, maybe you like to trade Tesla, right? And you could just type in what it is you like to trade, or you basically just scroll through this entire list. Now, this list is massive. So obviously, the very first thing, guys, is that if you know you want to trade US 30 or NAS 100 every day, well, instead of coming through this list and basically, having to search for everything, you just search for it once, right? US 30. Now, we obviously have US 30R, which is like basically like ECN, and then this is obviously going to be mini. So you would basically just right click on that. So you're just going to right click on that and add that to your favorites. And the same thing, NAS 100. You're going to right click on that and add it to your favorites. Now, if you right click on it, you can basically see like view details. It tells you all about it. Obviously, the market's closed right now, but it'll tell you all about it. Or if you right click on it, you can basically say go to instrument. So if you right click, then we're able to go right to this. But obviously, if I delete that and then click on this little star in the top corner, boom, there's my favorites. So I could just easily have my favorites right here and toggle between the two of them. Now, here's a chart right here. If I hold control, I can zoom in and out, right? Now, I'm using this on the browser. You could do this on the browser, or you could basically do it on the desktop platform. So this is a desktop platform where I basically downloaded it on my Windows computer, and then I just run it from my Windows computer. But otherwise, you could just run it from the browser. You don't need to download it. So maybe if you have a job, I know a lot of people have like full-time jobs and their company computer won't let them download anything. It used to be that way with me. So you just use it through the browser, and that's what's really, really nice. Like you just go to Google, Chrome, Internet Explorer, and then you can just go to the URL live.tradelocker.com, and then obviously you have to log in for the very first time. So depending on what broker you're using, you'll get your login credentials. So when you sign up with a broker, again, so if you click the link below this video and you sign up with the same broker as me, once you sign up with them and deposit money, you'll basically get your login credentials for this. So again, once you log in with this, you could either make a lot of changes, right? So everybody's got personal preference. I don't like the grid. The grid drives me nuts, so I always right click. I hate the grid. I cannot do the grid. I get rid of the grid lines. All right, and I want it. My eyes are so sensitive. I want the background as black as possible. So with the background, I basically will change that to as black as possible. Okay, and some people like the Christmas color. So when I say Christmas color, some people like the whole green and the red. I've seen guys they'll do like blue. They'll do like blue, the blue and the red. It's really personal preference. And basically the way I'm doing this, guys, is that I'm just right clicking on the chart and just going to settings. Again, so right click, go to settings, and then obviously I like the white and the red. That's what's easy on my eyes. So I'll change all the, obviously the left hand is bullish, right hand is bearish, right? So the candles that go up are going to be the white, the candles that go down are basically going to be the red. So I'll just make those a little bit more red, just like I said, it's just personal preference, guys. It's just basically personal preference on how you like to look at the chart, because trading is all about charting, and we got to be comfortable with looking at the chart the way we do. So here we are right here. Now what I also like to add, guys, I like to add where it shows me, because just looking at this chart, I don't know what I'm looking at. Like I do, but then I don't. So what I like to do is I like to add what we call the watermark. right? So you can see that I could change the color of this watermark. I can make this yellow, and you can see, boom, now right there it says NAS 100. So that's what we call a watermark. I'm able to add that, and I'm able to change the color of it. I'm able to do all this just by right-clicking. I'm just using my mouse. I'm just right-clicking on the chart, going to settings, and changing the color of the watermark. So right there is how I like this setup already. Okay. Now I'm gonna name this. I'm gonna basically, this is automatically gonna be saved, but I can rename this and call it my layout, right? And save that. So now there we go, my layout. And you can create multiple layouts. So you can create multiple. Why some people do, I don't know, but this is just now my layout set to how I want it every single time. Now I can go up here because I don't trade the 1 minute, but I go up here and you can choose 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute, 5 minute, 10 minute, 15 minute. I like to look at the 15 minutes. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit the star right here, and then you can see it's gonna put it up here, right? And I like to look at the 15 minute. I like to look at the daily chart. I like to look at, I like to look at the 1 minute as well. So then by me going up here, I can just easily toggle. I can just easily click up here, 1 minute, 15 minute, and daily chart. Or what I could do is I could just type it on the keyboard. I could just type in 15 and hit enter. I could type in 1 minute. I could type in 5 for 5 minute. I could do that just by typing on the keyboard. So it's very, very easy with that. Okay, so that's the charting. Now down here we have positions, pending, closed positions, balance, trades, order history. Right now we have no money in the account because this is a live account, but we haven't deposited any money again. Okay, so to open this account, to open an actual account, you have to basically first sign up with the broker. So you can't basically do this. You can't do anything with TradeLocker until you sign up with a broker. That's why, again, click the link below this YouTube video. My very first link, guys. You sign up underneath my name, you'll get a 100% deposit bonus. So once you sign up with the broker, then when you're in the broker, you can actually create a demo account. So you can create a demo account and get the login and password, but you can't actually, trade with the live account until you put real money in there. So charting's done. We got, like I said, your positions will show up here. Your pending trades will show up here. If you make any pending trades, your closed positions, your balance, your trades, your order history, and your alerts. So that's that. Now, next thing is what we call the order block, right? You can basically see me clicking. Now, you can see these blue boxes right here. You got market panel, order panel, and then trades panel, right? If I basically unclick all those, then we just have the chart. We just look at the chart. That's all we do is just look at the chart. But if you want to make a trade or want to look at the market, then you click on market panel, right? And again, we click on this little blue, look at all the available instruments that we want to trade. But if we don't want to trade any of these, then you just keep your your favorites checked at all time. Okay, now obviously order panel, if I click on that, you can see it pop up right here. So with the order panel, guys, that's where you're basically going to execute your trades. Okay, now with the order panel, you either have a market order or a pending order. The difference is if you do a market order, right, whether you do a buy or sell, obviously if you're looking to buy, right, you are looking for what? You are looking for the price. Let me get my arrow over here. Just 1 second here, guys. On the left-hand side, so I like to do is, I might as well do this for you guys since we're here right now. These are all your tools, like your trend lines. Let me get rid of this. Oh, these are all on the left-hand side, all your little tools, like your trend lines. So you can make a favorite. So here's my trend line. I like to use that. So I'm gonna hit that as a star, and you're gonna see it's gonna pop up right there. I like to use my horizontal line. I'm gonna add a star to that. That's my favorite. I'm gonna add a horizontal ray. That's one of my favorites. I'm going to add, what else do we want to add? I like to use a cross here. I like to use that. I want the racer. And let's see, if you like to use a Fibonacci retracement, you can throw that in there. I like to also look at, let's see, you got long positions or short positions. We'll add those as well. And then obviously my brush, we're gonna throw that in there. And then we will look at, what else do we want to add? I think that's just about it. Oh, we'll put the arrow in there as well. So now instead of me coming here on the left-hand side and having to click this and look for it, it's all right here. All my tools are right here, guys. Okay, so all my tools are right here. I can click this by these basically 6 little dots and drag that around and put that wherever I want. Now again, let's say if I'm looking at this, actually we forgot something. We forgot my my zone, right? We forgot my rectangle zone, and that is going to be right here. So let's say NAS 100, we're looking to buy this thing off like a support level, okay? And we're looking for this thing to go basically back to the upside and then basically test this previous resistance area here. So we'd look to buy this, right? So obviously we have the option to either hit sell or buy, which one of these? And obviously we'll be looking to buy. Now we have two options. We can do a market order, or we can basically do a pending order. If we do a market order, that basically means that we just want to jump in the trade right away. It doesn't matter the price, right? We just say, just boom, buy right now, jump in the trade. A pending order is basically you putting the order out there that basically says, okay, I'll only buy this if the price basically breaks these two wicks right here, okay? And that you basically place a pending order and you basically hit buy, stop. Obviously we can't do this because the market's closed, but you do a buy, stop, and then it basically put your pending order out there, and you could put your stop loss, say the bottom of these wicks, and then your area of take profit. And what I'm doing is I'm just doing all this right here in this order box, right? I'm hitting stop loss, take profit. I'm just checking it, just checking the stop loss, checking this take profit, and then if the market was open, I'd hit buy, stop, and then boom, I can put my order out there. Market order is just boom, buy right now, get me in. So those are basically the two different order types, okay? So, you know, that's buying and that's selling, and then again, you can reverse it, right? You could say, I'm looking to sell and make profit on the way down. So, you know, this is basically me setting this account up without any funds in it, but here is my one of my other live accounts, and I'll show you guys exactly basically like how the pending order works. And I'll actually for shits and giggles, I will take a trade on this for this ETH US dollar, because you know the market to take a position on this at 0.01 lot, it's $7.88, so it's really nothing for me. So I could just show you guys basically how a market order works. So again, let's say like this kind of trade you're like looking at taking, and you're like, oh, I think it's gonna basically hit this resistance area here. I think it's going to come down. I just want to jump in this one. I'm gonna jump in this right now. So again, they call it lot size. So your lot size is your position size. So think of it like going to the deli, right? And you just want to buy, like, instead of buying like a pound of like turkey, you could buy like a shaving, like one slice of turkey is like 0.01 lot. Think of it like that, okay? So think of it like lots is like measures of like volume. It's like measures of weight. So again, tell people the best way to think of this is like, imagine going to the grocery store, you go to the deli, and you say to them, hey, I want just one slice of turkey. Okay, well, that'd be 0.01 lot. Okay, I want a pound of turkey. Okay, well, a pound of turkey is 1.00 lots. So if I just like sell right now, boom, I'm in this trade. That's what we call a market order. It just instantly jump in the trade. Now, if I want to close out of this, I can either do it by hitting this little X right here, or this X right here. Because again, I'm in this positions tab. Now, if I go to the pending tab, there's nothing there because I don't have a pending order. I'd have to put a pending order. So if I put this pending order right here like this, and I hit sell, boom, now we got a pending order. So we got a pending order and a market order. Market order, we're already in the trade. Pending order, we're waiting for this to basically come to us. And it's probably gonna happen right about now that it might fill our pending order. Now, at any time, right between our market order that this trade's already open or the pending one, we can adjust the stop loss to take profit. Right now, there's no stop loss. There's no take profit. So right now, it's free for all. It can go all the way up. It can go all the way down. We don't ever want that, right? Because we don't know where anything's going to go. Okay, so we always want to protect ourselves. So to do that, you click on your order and you choose a stop loss and a take profit based on what you want to risk. So if you say, hey, I'm going to risk $50 to make $100, okay, well then that's what your stop loss and take profit is going to be. So this trade, we'll just say I'm gonna risk 5 cents. We'll just say 5 cents, 0.05 to make 10 cents or 0.10 cents. Okay. So there, now I have a stop loss and take profit, which means that this trade that I have open, I'm gonna close this pending trade. This trade I have opened, right? This trade I have open, I can literally, right? I can literally walk away, go about my day. So if you have a full-time job, you're working at your office, your cubicle, you got a meeting to go into, you can literally just set this and just go about your day and come back to it, and either you've lost 5 cents or you had made 10 cents. Now, again, you might be like, well, why am I going to trade if I'm only going to make 5 cents? Again, that boils down to your position size. Obviously, if I take bigger position size, if I take one lot, that's basically $787 position. And if I do a pending order where I sold it at and then a stop loss and a take profit, then at that point, that's still kind of shit. I'm basically, I can make $10 or I can lose $5. So, but obviously every instrument's different, right? You want to trade things that move the biggest. They make the biggest moves. So you can take the smallest amount of position size and to make the biggest move, they'll basically yield you the most amount of profit. So nonetheless, I'm going to basically delete this pending order. And then I currently have a position open right now, which is a market order. And again, I could close that. To do that, I could just either come right here and hit this little X, right? And down here, you got this closed position. You have a partial close of, you could partially close some of this trade. I have this, a break even, which will adjust my stop loss to break even. I have this edit position, so I can edit my position at any time. And when I edit it, I can adjust the stop loss. I can put that up, I can bring that down. And it literally shows you, wherever I move this, it'll show me like, okay, my take profit would be basically 19 cents. My stop loss would be 12 cents, right? And if I basically move that higher up and further down, because again, I sold this, so I'm looking to make money as it comes down. If I bought it, then it would be flip-flopped, right? This green would basically be up here, and my stop loss would be further down. Because I sold it, right? Again, because I sold it, it's vice versa. Remember, if you're selling, everything's backwards. If you're buying, it's in its normal position, okay? So again, I can basically set that whatever I want, and then there you go. So right now, this trade, I'm up 0.01 cents. That's really nothing. So I'm just gonna close out. I'm up 2 cents. So I mean, yeah, I can let this thing run. Actually, I'll show you the break-even tool. So my stop loss is all the way up here. Anytime a trade goes in your direction, guys, you always want to get off for break even. So I like to use this break even feature, and basically what it does is it'll basically put my stop loss all the way down at my entry line. So no matter what, it's a win-win. To me, it's a win-win. I didn't lose money, but I didn't make any money. But in this case, I'm just gonna close this trade, and then there you go. It says position has been closed. Yada yada yada. So as you guys can see, it is actually very very easy to use. I've been trading for so many years now, and I've used every single trading platform you could think of, between MetaTrader 4, MetaTrader 5, CTrader, TradeOvate, eTrade, SureTrader, F1 Trade, Robinhood, Thinkorswim, TD Ameritrade, the list just keeps going on and on and on. DOS Trader, Centerpoint Securities. I've used every broker and every platform that you could think of, and this is hands down the best trading platform, just because it's so user friendly, right? That's why everybody loves it. Why does everybody love the iPhone? Why is the iPhone the #1 selling phone in the entire world? Because it's easy, it's user friendly, and that's what people want. So hopefully you guys like this video. Hopefully you like it. If you did, all I ask is for one thing only. That's it. Click the subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up. Comment below. And again, if you guys want to sign up with the same broker as me, the link is below this video. If you guys want to join our 100% free Discord group community, the link for that is below this YouTube video as well. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.